have to say, I have been Jones and I have been wanting to get this in my show like forever. We haven't seen it. It is the only airing. I don't care if it's Easter treats, Mother's Day. When I say, if there's cupcakes, there's a party. But here's what's so fun about this. We are doing from sweet to savory on a price break of $39.95. It is free shipping, less than $20. And it is only for this show. This is only for my show. You just pick the color of choice. Now, Carrie's demonstrating that beautiful mint green. We've got this soft blue. We have the classic black, and then, of course, the red. And I have to say, Carrie, I mean, honestly, with the little cupcake cup.
Yes! Nice. So if you want to do a nice presentation, and you can absolutely use those in the machine as well, so whatever you prefer. But what I love is that because this is nonstick, you don't have to. So nonstick top and bottom means that, number one, this only takes 2 minutes to warm up, which I love, because if you totally forgot to make desserts, somebody shows up, you know, this is great for that, because in 2 minutes of being plugged in, it is ready to go. Then to make your cupcakes, this is the best part, it's only about 7 minutes. That's less if you add the warm-up time than your oven would take to even get to the point where you could even put them in.
You're so true. It takes my oven, you know, between 18 and 21 minutes to preheat, you know, depending on the temperature setting. So you have cupcakes in a moment. Hey, my gang's all here. Alicia, great to see you. And Tracy, Brian, I knew my friend Brian would notice the shoes. The shoes were meeting with the crew approval. Thank you, Brian. Jeremy as well. Hey, always great to have you here in the kitchen. And we try to do fun things for you, but we also try to get your creative juices flowing with regard to even items that you've maybe seen before, but some fun and easy party ideas. So Carrie's doing what I guess we would consider the obvious. I mean, obviously it's gonna do, you know, cupcakes, cornbreads, savories, but you can or sweets rather, but you can also do savories. So as part of my recipe of the week, thank you to my friend Andrew and Marielle, they are allowing me to share his turkey chili recipe. So you can do everything from little mini souffles. We did mini Wellingtons in here, little spanakopita. I tell you, Carrie, it's once you get something like this at home, being the cupcake mom is not no drama for mama.
That is so,
you know,
that's perfect.
I think every mom out there, the kids hit you at the last possible minute, right? It's like, oh yeah, did I forget to tell you? You're supposed to bring the treats. You're supposed to bring the cupcakes. And homemade is always so much better, but when I said no drama for mama, this is so much better, especially for this price.
This is the party right here, and it's super simple. So if you're talking about bake sales, if you're talking about trying to find an activity for the family that is not technically related, right? Because how nice is it to finally get everyone talking and acting in the kitchen? But like here, we actually took cinnamon rolls. So those rolls that you know, let me get this all nice and good. Okay, so then you just pour this right on top, and when they're nice and hot, this is gonna melt right off, okay? But cinnamon rolls, these are the ones that you get right in the cold food section. You just roll this right on top, and they fit right into each segment perfectly. So this is our orange and cranberry muffins on the side. This is our cinnamon muffins that we did with our rolls. Now I'm going to do blueberry. So I'm just gonna pop this inside. Now, you saw me using our batter bottles before, which we always usually have, but I wanna tell you, you can use scoopers as well. So I use spoons, I use scoopers. There's all sorts of different ways. The thing you have to remember is because this is non-stick, it's easy to clean. So even if I went like this and go, oh my gosh, it's all over the place.
Oh man.
No worries. That nonstick means it peels right off. I call those my favorite bits because when we're done, those are gonna brown too, but they're gonna peel right off so you can actually just eat them.
Right. Hey, again, so good to see my kitchen gang, my gals and guys, and Vicky has this loves it. And William says it's kind of throwback to the classics. You're absolutely right. Diane, hello to you as well. Bridget, hello. Maria, hello. She says it looks great. Alicia, we're making her hungry. Azudi, you know we love our HSN fanatics and our pan addicts out there. She's getting this for her kids and daughter's birthday. Oh, on the 4th of July. Oh, how sweet.
That's perfect. This is absolutely perfect for that. These are spanacopitas that we just made, you guys. So this is a cupcake maker. And ideally, you'll probably use this mostly for cupcakes. But I want you to know it's not just for cupcakes. I made baby quiches. So this is actually a little baby quiche I did here. So just, you can use biscuit dough, you can use phyllo dough, you can use like also, just anything that will rise and anything that will brown will work in here.
Right.
Can you imagine wowing your guests when they come over by making these? And then because you have the cups will match. You can actually, look at this. This is how you can serve it.
Isn't that brilliant?
Get out of town.
By the way, Azudi loves you too, Carrie. Love that.
Hi, Dee.
Jeremy, you're right. A cookbook is a great idea. Hi to Donna Marie and Kathy. Hey, by the way, our Kathy with a K, she's asking about cornbread. And this is actually cornbread.
It's a jalapeno cheddar cornbread. You can do regular cornbread, of course, but we got a little more
and even
action
from a
with
mix, I mean, nobody has to be the wiser. So Kathy with a K, there's your cornbread to go along with Andrew's turkey chili recipe.
All right, this one's coming over here because this is the one you asked for.
Oh, it is. And by the way, not only thanks to Carrie, but Amanda, private peep over there. They caught me in the kitchen. I'm going to show you my air fried, deep fried Oreos and the cronuts later. But she was so sweet. I said, "Oh, could we do beef Wellington in this?" She's like, "You know what? I'm gonna try." Oh, listen how crispy that crust is.
Look at that, you heard it, crispy, crunchy. Now, the secret of beef Wellington is it's supposed to be rare inside. It's supposed to be like a medium rare inside. So that's absolutely perfect.
Oh, that
and
is
you
perfect.
heard how I can hit it on the top and it's crusty, but on the inside, it's absolutely juicy and delicious. And then if I wanted to, I could take a little bit of my gravy right here.
Oh, man.
Pop that gravy on top, and you have a perfect way to wow your guests because they're gonna say, "How did you do this?"
I know.
It was simple. You just loaded it in here.
It's true.
And about 7 minutes later. Now, beef Wellington may take a few extra minutes, so that's something you want to just kind of watch it and wait for the right browning. But literally, you're talking about 7 minutes to all of these delicious. And can you imagine your next party if you can do this spanakopita? Look at that.
Oh, for heaven's sake! And that's phyllo dough, right?
That's phyllo dough, which is with butter. Which,
exactly.
How can you go wrong there?
Well, I know. Hey, Brooke and Jeremy, Angelica, Cheryl, and Joey, of course. Vicky said her husband is a cupcake fiend because he knows it only takes a couple minutes. Darius and Barbara and all of our friends, Denise and Joey, Sharon, hello to you as well. Hey, they did this for my show. This is Carrie's only airing. If you haven't, you know, when I said earlier, no drama for mama, I think normally, and I realize cupcakes aren't the most, you know, labor-intensive thing, but it's always like, oh man, I gotta preheat the oven, I got all the drama, I gotta find the cupcake liners. Most of what you are doing, you don't even use a cupcake liner because of that non-stick interior, and you just wipe that out.
That's it. So I love always going back because like literally, so these you saw me pull out all those different things. Now, if I just come in here and I wipe this out, literally it will clean up and it looks like I didn't even do anything in there. So for me, appliances that clean easy are the ones I'm going to keep using. The ones that are hard, they go to the back of the cabinet or the garage, and I never see them again.
I know, but look at how flaky that is.
Totally perfect every single time. That's what I love about this.
Awesome. And by the way, Azudi, you're absolutely right. If you were doing keto, you don't even have to make your own quiche batter. Get the little beater things, pour it out from the carton, and put it in here. And no kidding, you're gonna have so much fun with this. I'm just glad they could add it to my show. I've been a fan for a while. And you know, because the thing is, do you make cupcakes every day? But I think that's why we wanted to get you to think outside of the cupcake liner. You do quiches, you do cupcakes, you do little, you know, egg souffles, you do cornbreads. We did that great beef Wellington, which I have to say, and you know what, I gotta grab one of these spanakopita's too. I think they're so
and you know, just it's really whatever your imagination, because remember, it's cooking from top and bottom with nonstick, so the heat is gonna be even heating. So with this, get crazy. I love the ideas you guys have been writing in your comments over the years for us, because we want to inspire you. We want you to have fun. And again, put out all the ingredients, the gravies, the sauces, and all of that. Look at these. These have dried up a little bit.
Isn't that dynamite? But so this was just from your, you know, little refrigerator section.
Exactly.
You get the little cinnamon rolls, and then of course you glaze them at the end. But can you, one of the things I want to show you, thank you, Keith. By the way, Keith, back by popular demand in the handheld. You know, exactly. We're getting the band back together. Keith is here tonight on handheld. Thank you, Keith. But you can see how beautifully, there he is. It's always nice to see who I'm talking to, not just you, of course. But you can see how beautifully brown this is. The other thing that I want to show up, can you see how flaky that is? And I apologize, I'm doing this with my hands, but I think the big thing that you need to understand, even if I did preheat my oven, you know, it takes 20, 21 minutes. I gotta be honest, my oven does not heat as evenly as this, and I spent a lot of money.
Correct, and that's the thing. It's making it easy. It's making it perfect. So this is a great way to teach kids and grandkids how to get into baking because they can't mess this up. That's the thing I love. So whether you're using box batters or if you have people in your life that need sugar-free, gluten-free, all those sort of things, it all works in these makers. This is the cupcake, you guys, I just put in at the top. So these they're already done.
Oh, come on.
So we've been here for however many minutes.
Bravo.
They're done. We're ready to go. So you can make one cupcake, you can make 12 cupcakes. You don't have to fill the entire maker.
You don't. Hey, two quick questions. And I apologize, there is no cookbook at this point, Brooke, but again, there's really no end to what you can put in it.
The manual will come with some ideas to do your own icings and to do a couple batters, so you will get that.
Couple of launching off pads. And then, no, you didn't season. You don't have to season the interior, right?
Nope, you don't have to put anything in there. It's completely up to you. If you choose to, you can, but you don't have to, and that's what I love about this.
Rick, I'm sorry you said just a few dozen of the mint. Am I... Okay, last 100 of the mint.
Oh, wow.
Here's
I love that
blue,
one.
here's the black, and then, of course, the red, always the most popular. And the thing is, yes, it does make a dozen. However, do 2, do 3, do 4. Oh.
It's puffing up.
Okay.
It's very exciting.
By the way, you have to save one of those for me. I need the wellies. I'm just, you know, I need
Look at what happens. So when you let this cook, remember, it's gonna pop up. It's that dough that's popping, that perfect brown, that perfect flakiness.
Yes, it does. And Carrie, Doreen missed it. The average cooking time
about 7 minutes.
About 7 minutes.
Yes.
There you go, Doreen. And yes, you can do mini meatloafs in them too. Now, Tracy,
great idea.
Great idea. Remember, you just adjust your cooking time. You know, you can see if you need like a little extra, but you know, generally speaking, you're talking about 7 or 8 minutes. They're going to save some of the goodies for me, Carrie.
I will, I promise.
All right, thank you. Don't forget, we've got a lot coming your way. You're always the most important part of this show. Have bag. We'll carry my snacks, my things, my beverages of choice, whatever that might be. Well, we